Hi dear students, welcome back to the class. Last video we discussed about how do substances get charged on rubbing, and also we discussed about law of conservation of electric charge. Today we are going to discussing conductors and insulators. I hope you already studied about this topic, conductors and insulators. What is conductors? Yes, conductors are those substances through which electricity can flow. Conductors are those substances through which electricity can flow, that we call as what? Conductors. Okay. And so what is it? Insulators? Yes. Insulators are those with substance. Okay. Insulators are those with substance through which electricity cannot flow, that we call as what? Insulators. What? Conductors and insulators, you already know about it. Okay. So is that current can flow through one object to another object, but not through other kind of substance. As mentioned earlier, you know that we already discussed about this what? The free electrons are responsible for the what? Charge transfer. Okay, free electrons are responsible for what? Charge transfer. The weakly held outermost electrons of the atom most as free electrons, which means these electrons can freely move about in a substance but cannot leave the substance. See, the outermost shell of an atom where there is a free electrons. These free electrons can freely move from one body to another body, but they are not able to. They cannot leave the substance. They cannot leave the substance. Okay. For example, these substances have different number of free electrons. Different substances have different number of free electrons. For example, in case of silver, the number of free electrons in 1 cubic centimeter. Number of free electrons in 1 cubic centimeter of silver, that is a 10 raised to 23. And in case of mica, 10 raised to 4. This is in case of silver and this is in case of mica. So see, which one having more free electrons? Yes, silver having more free electrons and mica having very less free electrons. So more free electrons, which means what? This free electrons pass from one body to another body. So this having more free electrons means what? More electricity can flow. Okay, here having very less free electrons, so this will be flow very less charge, very less charge. We can define the conductors and insulators on the basis of atom, basis of structure of atom. Okay, on the basis of structure of atom. The conductors, a substance which has a large number of free electrons. A substance which has a large number of free electrons, such that they start drifting from one end of substance. So they start drifting from one end of substance to the other end. So see, which has a large number of electrons. So they start to drifting from one end of substance to other end. Okay, and when it is connected to some source of electricity, so this we call as what? Conductors. Examples. For examples, what? All metals, acid solution in water. Okay, all metals, acid solution in water, solution of alkaline in water. These are the examples of what? Conductors. So all metals, acid in solution. Okay, acid solution in water and what? Alkaline solution in water. These are the examples of what? Conductors. Okay, and the next one is what? Insulators. What? Insulators. So the next one, what? Insulators. Insulators is a substance which has a few electrons, or few free electrons, which has a what? Very less number of free electrons, and that is do not easily drift from one end of substance to another end. So very less electrons on free electrons only there. So this is not able to drift. This is not able to drift from one end of substance to another end. Okay. So when it is connected to some source of electricity. So this we call as what? Insulators. What is it? Insulators. What are the examples of insulators? Alcohol, mica, paper, then plastic, etc. These are what? examples of insulators. I hope all of you understood this topic. Okay, thank you.